This will be an end-to-end tour of the Visitor Center in Charleston, South Carolina. A lot of the rafters, what you are seeing, are actually made out of the original wood used in 1856. Structurally, everything in the building is original. The front doors have been modified slightly for ADA compliance. Here we are walking in the Visitor Center lobby. The hardwood floors, mason work, and the windows really stand out, as they should. You can also see topography maps on the other side. Here we have a projective feature above a model of the city of Charleston. Here's an interesting feature. Notice the two bridges. Those are the Silas N. Pierman and Grace Memorial Bridges. They have since been demolished and replaced with the Arthur Ravenel Jr. Bridge. As we walk around to the other side, we're going to be viewing an area known as North Neck. Doesn't that building look familiar right there? Anyways, a lot of work went into this, and it's actually very accurate, at least to the time it was made. Look at that beautiful 1850s construction right there. Beautiful. As we walk towards the hallway separating the two parts of the visitor center here, I come over and glance upon this. Pause if you want to read it. It's about a museum. Pause it if you want to read. This is information on the medallions that are adorned throughout the city on buildings. A lot of the original buildings in Charleston will be sporting these features. They're called earthquake bolts. They hold the building together when they were damaged in the 1886 earthquake, and they are placed between the floor joists. They hold the entire building together. Charleston gets a few earthquakes a year, ranging from 1.0 to 2.8. We're now looking at the CARTA system. This is called Dash Downtown Area Trolley. This is a free system. If you ever come down here, take a look at the map. The bus is free to ride, and I guarantee you if you walk a lot, it'll come in quite handy. I've used it many times. Here's another look at those beautiful old rafters. What you're looking at now is called a Charleston single house. It's a very squarish building and is a prominent feature in the historic parts of Charleston.
Buffy! My cheeks are served! Feeding time!
Here's an interesting fact. There used to be an aquarium here. This board, the one I'm going to be pointing out here in a second, is the only one that was replaced when the visitor center opened. Every board inside this building is original to when it used to be a train depot. Here we can see photographs of popular landmarks in Charleston. Also note the churches. Charleston is home to over 400 churches in congregation currently, and you can find every single denomination and religion inside the city limits. At one time, it was actually there were the most churches inside the city limits and in the entire world, nicknaming it the Holy City. There's a lot of people wearing green. This was filmed on St. Patrick's Day. Charleston is home to a lot of places where you can buy craft beer. They also make it. And also you can go on ghost tours and all sorts of stuff, pub crawls, etc. So when you hear people call Charleston a holy city and you think about it, it's not about being a bad name. It's about the fact that there are so many places to practice your religion. This is the bus shed. Originally part of a 5-building structure complex for the railroads, they've repurposed the visitor center and the bus shed into useful buildings for modern day uses. They also board the tours out of here, and there's a Clemson bus. Oh my god, they need to change that to Carolina Gamecocks. Here's an exterior view of the visitor center. As you can notice, the exterior height of the windows would be the regular height of a train platform. So that is another key that they used this in the railroad back in the 1800s. I really hope you enjoyed this tour of the Charleston Visitor Center.